Alright, so this video is going to be about spiritual orgasms, esoteric climaxes, and emotional releases. Now, what is a spiritual climax or esoteric orgasm? That's when your arousement, your emotions, your sensations are at a heightened state, and then at the pinnacle of that state you are able to have an expression or a release. Now, when it comes to having spiritual orgasms or esoteric releases, I'm saying, and things of these natures, these are when your emotions and your thoughts and feelings come together and they're at a chaotic, very volatile, heightened state, about to have a release. And spiritually, esoterically, emotionally, sometimes, a lot of the times, we are bombarded with negative emotions, negative trauma, negative spirits and entities that penetrate our space, and the joining of our thoughts and these negative emotions and negative feelings, that is esoteric sex. I'm saying, the joining of two energies, the masculine thought and the feminine feeling. So a lot of times we are carrying around a lot of negative feelings and a lot of negative trauma that is having sex within us, joining, I'm saying, and is becoming more volatile and becoming more energized, I'm saying, just like when you were actually doing the physical deed, I'm saying, and these negative emotions and feelings and traumas are getting more aroused and getting more volatile to the point where it's going to have a climax or a release, I'm saying, that may look like a emotional outburst or a breakdown or outburst in some way, shape, or form. So you, being the magician, the magi, and knowing this, could practice this practice within yourself, I'm saying, and have miniature spiritual or esoteric orgasms where you join, I'm saying, your masculine and feminine together, I'm saying, and have an equilibrium and have a creation, I'm saying, and have a release. And sometimes that might look like tears, I'm saying, you produce tears and you release the trauma and the negative energy and the negative emotions through your tears. And there's many different forms of this, but it is important that we learn how to have these little releases of negative emotions and traumas and be able to play out these energies ourselves, I'm saying, and not let the emotions and feelings and the outer world, I'm saying, arouse you and stimulate these feelings and cause this outburst, cause this orgasm, cause this breakdown or this burst out. I'm saying, you need to learn how to do that within yourself. I'm saying, and balance your Libra skills, your Ma'at skills, I'm saying, or whatever, and bring harmony to yourself. I'm saying, it's a form of self-pleasing in a mystical way, and it's very important, especially going through this full moon, because we know that the full moon is a heightened emotional climatic state, and I'm going to make a video about that next. So it's important to practice having these releases, I'm saying, so that you don't have this burst or you don't have this spillage, I'm saying, in a negative way, but you could do it in a chaotic way. And y'all better believe it, the last video that I did, I'm saying, having my emotional release, I'm saying, having that esoteric spiritual climax, I'm saying, that felt good, I'm saying, you better believe it, that felt great, I'm saying, busting all those nuts, I'm saying, spiritually,